Hey guys, what's going on? It's Frank Chen with REIClub.com, your link to creative real estate. Today I got a quick video for you covering the 5 important landlording tips that are going to save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year. Thanks for tuning in. So let's get started. I've been a landlord now for about 10 years, so I love talking about this kind of stuff. When you own one or more houses, these costs can definitely start to catch up on you. Keep in mind when you're investing in homes, 10, 15, sometimes 20 years old that haven't been updated, the shelf life of many of, like they say, the appliances, even the roof, are just bound to break, right? So, here's just a few tips that I've picked up over the years that are going to help you save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year when it comes to managing your real estate property. So let's talk about the first thing, which is you got to really pay attention to your hot water heaters and your HVAC, or your air conditioning unit, the one inside as well as the one outside. Now, if you're there, if it's only around 10 years old, and the way you find that out is there's a serial number on every single appliance. If you're not sure where that is, I just YouTubed mine to find where mine was, especially if it's an older unit. Once you find that date, figure out if it's a 10-year-old unit or 15-plus-year-old unit. If it's 10-year, what you're mainly looking for are the connections. Are the connections going bad? Are there any signs of rust? If there are, it's very important that you decide to replace these things. Now, if it's 15-plus years old, keep in mind that a lot of these units itself, the normal shelf life is anywhere between 15 to 20 years, meaning this is when you should be replacing it. So if it's running old, just really consider that as a possible cost. Think about it as a cost now for a peace of mind for the next 5 or 10 years later, especially if you already have a tenant in there. The last thing you want is someone calling you at 3 in the morning saying, Frank, there's an inch of water in my home due to a leaky hot water heater, or, oh, my air conditioning just busted and it's 105-degree Texas weather. So, these are things, when it comes to water, heat, and air, these are really the 3 essentials that make any tenant comfortable. So you just want to make sure that none of these areas are breaking, okay? So that's what it is. Pay attention to your hot water heater and your HVAC and replace when needed. So the next thing is just talk about general maintenance of your air conditioning unit. Calling out any type of HVAC person or any master electrician, plumber can cost anywhere between $100, $150 just for them to come out and diagnose the problem. And it can cost even more once they get into the work. So I want to show you guys a really quick way that you can kind of assess your indoor, the unit inside the house, and cleaning out your condensation line. Now, this is a very common thing that most investors, even management companies, know not to do. But I'm going to go show you guys a quick how-to video of how that's done. All right, guys, movie magic. I'm actually at my rental property right now. I want to show you real quick what a condensation line looks like. If it does back up, how to fix it so you don't have to pay someone else $150, $200, or even more once the damages happen. So here's the unit at my rental property, and this is the condensation line that I'm talking about, okay? If you look it up on Google, most units will have something similar to this, even in your own home. Now, what you want to do just for general maintenance is put maybe about a shot glass worth of bleach in here every so often. This will prevent any type of further buildup. Now, if you reach that point to where it already is built up, you're seeing some condensation, some water, some leakage, things like that. Don't panic. Probably it's a good chance that this is backed up. Now, a good way to fix that is go to Home Depot, buy yourself an industrial vacuum type of blower type of thing. 60, 75, 80 bucks, depending on where you are. And ideally, you just take this little extension here, plug it up here, right here, make sure it's a tight fit, and blow out. And this will definitely clean out. This pipe runs actually outdoors to the backyard, which I'll show you in the next part, which is the cleaning of the outdoor unit. But generally, this is a quick fix. A lot of the times, this happens in a lot of homes, and you're going to have to pay an HVAC person to come out, and they charge you several $100s just to do it. Now, this is a quick DIY. You can do it yourself and save quite a bit of money. So hopefully that helps, guys. Now let's get to the next section. So now that you have an idea of what to kind of look for and how to maintenance your indoor unit, let's take you outside, shows you what that looks like and how to keep that maintained so the life of that unit outdoors will last longer as well. So let's go ahead and take you there now. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Frank. I'm at my rental property. Just wanted to show you guys real quick how to clean out your outdoor unit. A lot of the times,
management companies, even other investors have no clue they should be doing this, and this is a great way to kind of prolong the life of your HVAC and really save you hundreds, if not thousands, in the months to come. Again, it's super hot in Texas right now, so I'm trying to get this done really quick before I die of dehydration. But here we go. Real quick, as I mentioned before, here's that condensation line. I'm sorry for the grass. And a side note, real quick, very important to never have your HVAC units surrounded by stuff. It blocks the outflow and really makes it work a lot harder than it needs to. So make sure the grass is always cut, nothing's blocking it. So back to the condensation line. This is the line that I was talking about from the inside to the out. If you're going to blow out anything, it's going to come out here. But really, it's important to keep it clean. And just to show you that it does run outside. Now here's the HVAC unit. What most people don't know is that surrounding this are filters. In high pollen season, summertime, it gets really clogged. It stresses out the unit and makes it work harder. So once a year, I highly recommend for people, we do this to all of our properties, is to go by and clean it out. And how you do that, first and foremost, very important, is to go over here. There's a safety electrical box here. You want to pull this out right away. Okay. Now this will break all the electricity that goes to this box, and will prevent anything from turning this on, which can be pretty dangerous. Just to double up, make sure the indoor unit's off, the outdoor is off as well. And the next thing you want to do is unscrew all the way around. These are these screws. Put them in a safe spot, and then when you open it up, pull up any type of hose or anything like that, and from the inside out, you're going to want to blow out. And it's going to clean a lot of that pollen, a lot of that dust, and it's going to help this run a lot smoother. So again, guys, these are some really quick DIY stuff you can do. It can cost $150 to $300 just to get someone out here. These are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 units that you can help keep running longer just by applying a little bit of your own time. So hopefully, guys, this helps you out and hopes you guys saves you money. I'm going to see you guys right back in the classroom. All right, bye-bye.
The next thing you can really pay attention to is changing your air filter. Something very small with a very big result in the end. Now, if you have a tenant, make sure they're changing it every 3 months. If you don't, always leave a year's supply there for your next tenant just to make sure they do have that. Send them reminders. Either go out yourself or send someone else in your place if you simply don't trust your tenants to do it on their own. But, leaving old filters in there will cause the unit to stress and use more energy, burn out the motors. It just basically hurts the unit all around. So changing out a filter takes you a few seconds, and it really greatly prolongs the life of your air conditioning units. So definitely do that. All right, lastly, one of the biggest things for me is plumbing. Any type of water damage, water leak will always lead to more expensive problems. So to be proactive about this prior to buying or purchasing a home or prior to renting the home, I always check underneath the sinks and anywhere there's a hot and cold connection to the house. So what I look for are old and rusted lines, which if you have those, replace them immediately. Say they're not updated. Assess the condition. If they are old, try and replace them, okay? And of course, old copper. I know a lot of the homes that have those really stiff old copper valves that go to hot and cold, even in the bathrooms. Every time I see those, I immediately change them because I've had leaks all the time. Again, you don't want to get called at 2, 3 in the morning with a leak problem. It's the biggest headache, and plumbers are expensive. So go ahead and spend the money now, get us all updated, get all the valves updated, make sure everything is not leaking. This is going to give you a major peace of mind months and months ahead of you. So that's very important. So to prevent hiring a master plumber and all these things, or your refrigerator connections or your appliance connections are all leaking, that's the last thing you want. So update these areas, okay? Okay, so there you have it. These are the 5 tips that I can leave you with. These are things that I've done to my own home, I've done to my rental properties, and all of our other rental properties in Dallas that have helped us substantially and saved us big. As a landlord, repairs and maintenances can get really expensive, especially if you let them get out of hand. Also, if you're dealing with pre-1990s homes, even more so. So to avoid the headache, get ahead of the problem. If you can fix these now, eat the cost now for that peace of mind for the next 5, even 10 years. And trust me, it's going to make your life a million times easier, okay? Now, I hope this video, gave you guys a better insight to how to manage, your rental properties, maybe even your own property better. And if this did help, I would love to know in the comment section below. Let me know because saving money is huge. But also click the like button if you enjoyed the video. That helps us out. But most importantly, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can keep you informed when brand new videos just like this are posted. And if you're new to our channel, thanks for being here. Feel free to check out some of our older videos. I think it should be right over here. We're going to post them right over here. So old interviews, we'll have podcasts, other video topics like this. But as long as you subscribe, we can keep you up to date with any time one of these videos is posted. And the plan is to get one of these out every week. I know I haven't been doing that regularly. I apologize, guys. I have a lot going on in my life right now. Actually, I just bought a house in Houston. I'll be moving soon. I'm getting married in 2 months and planning a wedding, buying a house, and helping me manage REIClub.com is just, I have so much on my plate. But trust me, it's on the agenda, and I'm going to get it done for you. So again, thank you guys. I do look forward to talking to you next time. Take care, good investing, and bye-bye.